Hello students, I Kamlesh Kumar. Welcome to all of you at my YouTube channel Social Science Academy. We are dealing with the chapter Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution, in which we have discussed many of the topics. Today we are going to discuss the topic the First World War and the Russian Empire. So in 1940, when the First World War broke out between two European alliances, Germany, Austria, and Turkey, which was together called Central Powers, and France, Britain, and Russia, later Italy and Romania all joined it. They were called the Allied Powers. So each country had a global empire, and the war was fought outside Europe as well as in Europe. This was the First World War. So, why this is called the First World War, and what were the intensity of this war? Because major countries or major economy of the world clashed with each other, and its impact was felt all over the world, all over the globe. So that's why it is called the First World War. And in Russia, the war was initially popular, and people rallied around Tsar Nicholas II, who was the monarch at that time, and the people were not happy with the rule of the monarch. So as the war continued, the Tsar refused to consult the main parties in Duma. Support wore thin. Anti-German sentiments ran high, as can be seen in the renaming of St. Petersburg, a German name, as Petrograd. Means the people were not happy with the move of this Tsar. The Tsarina Alexandra's German origins and poor advisors, especially a monk called Rasputin, made the autocracy unpopular. Means the this wife of the Tsar, who was German nationals, and she was having affair with this Rasputin, who was a monk. So with this, the people of Russia were not happy, and they were against the Tsar. The First World War on the Eastern Front different from that on the Western Front. In the West, armies fought from trenches stretched along eastern France. In the East, armies moved a good deal and fought battles, leaving large casualties. So defeats were shocking and demoralizing. Russia's army lost badly in Germany and Austria between 1914 and 1916. So there were over 7 million casualties by 1917, and Russia lost a huge population, and this was another cause of anxiousness against this Tsar by the Russian people. So as they retreated, the Russian army destroyed crops and buildings to prevent the enemy from being able to live off the land. So destruction of the crops and buildings led to over 3 million refugees in Russia. So if you will have not the foodstuffs to eat, you will obviously move to the places where it is available. So the situation discredited the government and the Tsar. Soldiers did not wish to fight such a war. The war also had a severe impact on industry. Russia's own industries were few in number, and country was cut off from other suppliers of industrial goods by German control of the Baltic Sea. Industrial equipment disintegrated more rapidly in Russia than elsewhere in Europe. By 1916, railway lines began to break down, and able-bodied men were called up to the war. So as a result, there were labor shortages, and small workshops producing essentials were shut down. Large supplies of grain were sent to feed the army. For the people in the cities, bread and flour became scarce. By the winter of 1916, riots and bread shops were common. Uh, Riots at bread shops were common. So the situation is very grim. The people are struggling with adversities, and the expenditure is being spent on the war needs, and the people are dying with hunger. So it gave it posed an situation to people to come on the street to uh, loot the this bread shops, grain shops, and this brought unrest in the social society of Russia, and it prepared a background to the revolution in 1917, that is the coming year. So that's all in this video. In next video we will talk about the next topic, that is the February Revolution in Petrograd. That will be the beginning of the revolution in Russia. Till then, keep watching. In the next video we will start with the real Russian revolution. Thanks, keep watching. Have a nice day.